Also known as the Little Rock Metro, Central Arkansas includes several cities and counties, including all of our stops on today's episode: Little Rock, Conway, and Morrilton. Our first stop is in the state's capital and home to the historic Central High School and the Little Rock 9. The city was first named in 1722 for a stone outcropping on the bank of the Arkansas River, used by early travelers as a landmark signaling the transition from the flat Mississippi Delta region to the Ouachita Mountain foothills. Travelers refer to the area as the Little Rock. So I'm at Certified Pies with the owners of Samantha, Harlem, Craig, Why Pizza.
Honestly, this man right here, I begged him to make me a pizza for years, basically. Okay. In the pandemic year, at that, he finally decided on my birthday that he was gonna make me a pizza. He called me. Yeah, it was a birthday gift. Yeah. I was so excited too because I had been asking him. So he finally made me one, made it in front of me. I mean, fresh ingredients. Yeah. 2 hours later, it was a pizza sitting in front of me, and I bit into it, and it was like a light bulb went off in my head. Seriously, like, whoa, like why? I asked myself, "You not selling this? Like, you not? Are you not? Why are you not selling this?" He was just like, "I love making pizza, but the man's here. You tell him the story, man. Tell him."
Man, my first job was at a pizza place.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and I'm an avid fan of Ninja Turtles, so I just wanted something that was good at home. Like, I didn't want to have to always spend money. At the time I was young, I just wanted to have something good to eat. I'm not going to say it was a knockout at the park when I first did it, because I definitely made some hockey pucks. Yep. But it evolved to what you see today.
And what's the connection between all three of you guys?
This has been my friend since middle school right here. This has been my homie, day one. You know, when I say my brother, that's my brother. It's my road dog.
Here we are.
Here we are, literally.
So with the dough that you guys have and what you made, is that still the same dough to this day?
It actually is upgraded because now we have money for bread. Right.
Okay. Better ingredients.
Yes, better ingredients.
Okay.
This is our Sweet James Jones pizza. On this is Alfredo base, real crab meat.
Real crab meat.
Real crab meat, not imitation. No, we're not doing that. But real crab meat, bacon bits, we cook it, and then we put green onions on top, and we sprinkle a little Old Bay seasoning on there for extra flavor.
This is more of a personal pizza,
This is our personal pan, 8-inch Boss Hog pizza. This is our most popular pizza out of all of them. People come here for this pizza here. This is red sauce based marinara with cheese. We have pepperoni, sausage, beef, bacon bits, and Canadian bacon on there.
Gotcha. Grab one with me?
I'll grab one with you. I do not mind that.
Yeah, you just want to grab one? Well, cheers, you guys.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Tell me what you get. Tell me your opinion.
So, I get a taste of the Old Bay right away because you sprinkled on that top. So that's a nice introduction. The crab, you sometimes think it'd be too seafoody. No, not the case, right? And then the bacon helps complement that with a little bit of the crispiness and really just helps balance that seafood, vanilla taste and smell and flavor. The dough, you got some chew to it, but it's like dough that you can taste the seasonings that you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And it's not, it's good dough, but you don't eat the crust.
Yeah, that's what everybody always says. They always say, I've never had a pizza where I just eat all the crust. That's been our biggest compliment so far, people eat the crust. Honestly, just made it one day and it's been on the menu ever since. And it's been one of our best sellers, people love it.
Our goal was to when we started this to have, you have all your standards, right? You have your pepperonis, you have your meat lovers, you have your supremes, but we wanted to have a few unique, what we are known for type pizzas that you wouldn't see anywhere else.
What's this meat lovers pizza, right? Which you said was your best seller.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit more about what goes into the pizza. All the meats.
All the meats. What we have on here is pepperoni. We have sausage. We have beef. We have Canadian bacon, and pepperoni.
Okay. I can see why that's the #1 favorite.
Everybody loves it. What you think?
It's so balanced to where you get the heat, but then it's automatically covered up by the sweetness, and it's just booming.
It's a great sauce.
Yeah, it's still in the back of my throat now.
Yep.
So
You still got the heat.
yep. So now I still got the heat. Yeah.
You cleaning that wing, by the way.
This is how you clean your wing. I hate. Hey, cheers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get slow down on this one.
Everything you tasted from the true sauce, right, that we just talked about, but then you get that, right? that little with that lemon pepper, and kind of a little bit of that acidity, a little bit of that pepperiness, and it's just kind of put it on a whole nother level. Thank you so much for having us in and really educating me on what a true certified pie is.
It ain't real unless it's certified.
Our next stop is up to Morrilton to taste the town's most unique food truck, King's Fry, and its famous fried chicken.
Then can I get an order of the 3-piece natural glazed french fries, slaw chicken sandwich.
Here's your food.
Ooh, awesome.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. So, hey, dude, tell me about this food that we got here. What's this first one?
All right, so this is our Nashville tenders 3-piece meal.
Yeah.
It's not as hot as a lot of places make their Nashville hot. Like I said, I wanted mine more of a sweet and sugary, but still got that little bite to it as well. But it is marinated overnight, so you got a really juicy chicken strip. And this is our Kyle-Ken sauce, which of course goes with all the chicken platters.
Yeah.
It's a mayonnaise base, but I can't go any further than that. What's all it is. So I'm all about secrets here. So
Yeah, gotcha. And also she seasons the fries too.
yes, the fries are seasoned.
Gotcha.
Like I said, I'm all about flavor, spice. So it's not just salt and pepper. We got a lot of stuff going on in here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, absolutely. What about this
Now
one right here?
this is my pride and joy here. This is the fusion fries.
Okay.
It's our most popular item on the menu. So basically, you got a bed of fries with our homemade spicy ranch with nacho cheese sauce, then our chicken strips cut up with bacon bits on top. So
yeah, it is the same chicken that's been marinated overnight and that we chopped up and everything and fried, to crispy tender. Gotcha.
Definitely.
Very cool. This is a new item,
this is
right?
a new item that's coming out. This is our coleslaw barbecue chicken sandwich, and the slaw. This is not your ordinary slaw. Like, I personally do not like coleslaw, but I was like, people love coleslaw, and I've got to find a way to me to enjoy the coleslaw, then that way I can sell it properly.
Right.
But
Is
I
it
have
brioche bun too?
Yes, on a brioche bun.
I love
Warmed up
pillow.
a little bit, But
Yeah, I would say the coleslaw is more of an Asian style slaw than just your standard slaw you get in a lot of places.
Gotcha.
So,
And what else is on top of this? Or with the, is it pepper jack cheese
yeah,
too?
pepper
What's the
jack
sauce?
cheese. That is our Hercules homemade barbecue sauce on it as
Gotcha.
well.
While we dig into this, I want to learn a little bit more about you because you have this awesome food truck that shows your personality like tenfold, as well as your freaking apron that you were wearing. And so it shows like your love for anime and Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
And we even connected. We both love Vegeta.
Yes,
right? And
yes,
so,
love
you
Vegeta.
you had someone to come and spray paint. Your truck. Tell me a little bit just about like combining your love for food, but also like the anime side and all that as well.
So of course, as a kid, I loved anime, fantasy, things like that, and I felt like you like that.
Hold on, pause. I have to take in this moment of the fries and the chicken. All right, we're good.
Okay, you good?
All right, we start again.
All right, yeah, so as a kid, I had a huge passion for anime, cartoons. Like, if I wasn't watching anime or cartoons, I was in the kitchen trying to cook.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, I was like, I need to incorporate this. I had a best friend, he loved my food. He's like, you're a nerd, but you love to cook. He's like, you need to do something with this. He's like, seriously. So eventually I got to it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and even for events like, I go to cosplays, I go to cons and stuff like that, but even here, like in springtime, once springtime it gets warm enough, we have what we call Over 9,000 Day. And we invite fans to come out dressed in cosplay, because if they come in cosplay, they get their meal free for that day. Yeah.
I'll wear whatever you want for free food. Whatever.
Yeah. Then also, we'll have people, if they want to get half off, show us your power level, scream as loud as you can, get in the stands, and people will come out and do that.
Juicy, tender, and you still get, a little bit of kick.
Yeah, a little bit kick to it, yeah.
But it's definitely not overpowering.
Yeah.
You're right. You get a little bit of that sweetness side of things, but it's just like enough on my tongue now, right?
And I want people to really enjoy the food, have a little spice, but still can taste the actual food.
Right. Why is it that you're in Morrilton, or why is it that you chose this location? And then, what's really the next step, after this food truck?
I started looking at Morrilton. I was looking at the food scene here, and there wasn't really a lot going on. You got a few small places, but nobody had what I made. And I was like, I probably could capitalize on that a little bit. Like I said, bring something they're not used to seeing at all, especially with the whole anime thing.
Right.
I was pretty confident in my food, and I was like, I know they're gonna like my food. Like I said,
At the very end of the day, it's all about the food.
Yeah, it's all about the food. So even before we opened, for 2 days straight, we just served chicken strip platters, and that was it. I didn't charge anybody. Everybody came up, got a free meal.
Free.
Yeah, it was all free for 2 days.
Yeah.
Just so, like I said, I wanted to learn what I was doing, because it was kind of new to me, in the food truck setting and all. And, people came up and were like, man, this chicken is really good,
Yeah.
So,
Cheers. I immediately taste the barbecue, which is not, overly savory, overly sweet. So it doesn't, just a perfect amount. That coleslaw, get that crunch, that texture. Juicy chicken, brioche bun, king, right? And that coleslaw, I can definitely see why it's different than other coleslaw for sure. How'd you get the name King's Fries?
So there's a character on Dragon Ball Z, King Kai. So I was like, I like the fry, King kind of.
You fry food anyway.
So I came up with the King Fries.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you, Jeremy, for having me out here. Especially on a day that you guys are not open, and you guys have opened, for us to really come in, see how everything's made, and just for me to eat this delicious food. So
Awesome.
thank you again.
We're headed for our third stop to indulge in some fresh made tortillas, traditional tacos, and some new trendy dishes you've probably heard of.
Alejandro, we're at your taco truck, which is Tacos Godoy, right? Did I say that right?
That's right.
That's right. Remind me really quick, what does Godoy mean?
Godoy is actually my nickname.
Okay.
Everybody in Mexico City, when you grow up over there, you get a nickname. So that's what it was assigned to me.
Okay. Does that have a specific meaning, Godoy? Or?
There's no translation or meaning at all.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
So I know, you were telling me a little bit, you were really passionate about just telling me how you guys are just, unique and different.
Once again, thank you, as I was telling you earlier, for stopping by and taking the time. What it makes us apart is because we try to do everything with a heart. And then we're very unique because we're the only taco truck really in Little Rock. They do tacos de guisado. Tacos de guisados are basically a very traditional stew from Mexico City. In Mexico, if you go, they'll open the doors and then you can buy food. And then it's comida corrida. You get a side of beans, rice, and whatever guisado they make for the day, whether it's chicken, pork, whatever it is. Then it comes with your water, and then you go back to work.
Okay.
So we used to do that concept in a corner.
Okay.
And then whenever I moved here, I was like, man, there's no rain here, there's nothing in here that it looks like. So I wanted to do a restaurant, but somebody introduced me to the actual truck.
Right.
To me, I was like, man, that's the best way to be able to do it, as a food truck. So we have different stools. Normally I carry every day a steak, and then we use a very, very good steak. We do a shredded chicken, which is tinga de pollo. We do pork and a green or red salsa. We do chorizo, and we always have a vegetarian, which is rajas con crema, poblano pepper, sour cream cheese and onion, or Mexican squash, tomato, onion, and a pinch of cilantro. So steak and chicken are my two biggest sellers.
Sure.
But my spinners is gonna be puerco and rajas con crema.
Gotcha. And this is what this is right here.
That is the one, yeah. And it's poblano peppers with sour cream cheese, onion, and a little bit of corn.
Right, and tell me a little bit about the masa that you guys make, to order in-house, because that's what you guys did for this.
So the masa, the tortillas, we basically do our masa every day. Then every tortilla, it's made to order. Once you go into the truck, we make your tortilla fresh.
Right.
So every one of them is hand pressed on a small press that we have.
Right.
It gets hand pressed every single order.
Right.
And corn. And then we top it with cheese, salsa. We don't do any additional onions or cilantro, so it won't take the flavor away, because you want it really
I taste the peppers.
to be able to get the pepper's not as spicy,
Right.
but you want it to be able to have that full flavor on the back of it.
You get some texture from it. You still definitely get a little bit of the heat, but not like spicy
Correct.
heat. And then just the salsa, the creaminess, it all comes through.
Because people tells me, what do you really like? I say, if you want something different, this. One day, the wife said, we got to do it, and we're doing it. So, my family's been behind me all the time. My cousin, his wife, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my niece. It's everybody helps out.
Yeah. What's the next one that you think that will blow my mind?
I'm going to say the tinga de pollo.
The tinga?
Yeah.
Okay,
which
which
is
one
going
is
to
that
be
one
the
right?
shredded chicken.
Shredded chicken right here.
That's going to be that one. Yep.
That one right here.
The tinga de pollo.
Yep. Tinga right there.
Yep, that's the tinga de pollo.
And what do you marinate this in?
So basically, it's we use chipotle sauce, a tomato base, and then cooked onions on there. And then one of my mom's little touches.
Touches, a little secret. All right, well, cheers here, brother.
Cheers, man.
I 100%
understand what you mean now when you say stew. That chicken, packed with flavor.
It just gives you that extra flavor when you get the
It's
juice.
still
on it.
there. You guys make your salsa in-house? Mm-hmm. Okay, and tell me what kind of sauces you guys
So
have.
we got 3 salsas. We got the red, which is kind of mildish, and then
Yep.
we got the
green
salsa
salsa?
verde,
Yep.
which is the tomatillo, a little spicy, and then we have another salsa that is just chile de árbol.
Okay.
It's really on fire.
Very spicy.
Yep.
And tell me a little bit about that, because chilies are a big part of the Mexican influence, right?
That
Like
is
the
correct.
Mexican cuisine. And a lot of chilies can sometimes, you know, be a little bit spicier than the last batch, or or have been dried out longer, whatever it may be. How do you kind of, and maybe your mom, you know, has such that experience, right? How do you kind of navigate on like how to make that consomme, right, or that birria the exact same consistency every single time when these peppers are not always the same?
She puts the peppers on a pan,
Yes.
lets them dry it out.
Yeah.
So if you get them all to be on the same batch and same, that's what she does every week.
Okay.
So she gets the peppers, let them completely get dried,
Uh-huh.
then she uses that.
Okay.
And then really the inside of the seed is really what it makes it to
Spicy.
be. Correct. So she plays with the seeds basically, and then she basically puts them in a skillet and then like let them cook.
Yeah.
So she's throwing seeds on it on the blender to see what the consistency of the spice is going to be.
Trend that came from the West Coast and all that, right?
That's a new trend. The
Right.
way that we eat the birria as a soup,
Right.
that's how it used to be. So it'd be
Yeah.
like a bowl,
Yeah.
and then you get the chunk of meat,
Right.
and then you
Yeah.
just eat it with the rolled tortilla.
Yeah.
Well, now they got the trend, you know, with the quesadilla.
Yeah, the consomme.
Put
and
it with all that, but really the way that we do it is just on a bowl of soup,
Yeah.
and just eat it. So it
And that's
marinates for a couple of
finishes
days.
it. Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
And this is the consomme right here.
That's the consomme right there. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. You just want to drink it.
So we play with the fat. We leave some of the fat on it to give you that bite and flavor. But we do take like all the skin off the top, but we do leave a little bit of the fat on it.
Yeah, you got to.
Yep. You got to get that flavor on it.
Wow, it's really good. So one thing though I noticed was really unique about you guys is that you guys have a spit.
So the reason why I did it is because I really wanted to do that, bring that traditional into it. And like that's what I was telling you earlier.
Right.
This is something new that we added into it, and we only do it on a special or on the weekends. Even on that one, since I'm introducing to the people, I wanted to know what is the authentic taco al pastor. So we use the small little tortilla, and we do double tortilla for that. So that way they can be able to really get the whole thing. Most of the places they sell pastor here, they throw them into the grill. But once you do that, your meat is dry. You know, if you let it cook on el trompo, it's just slowly going, and then literally you just shave it and be ready to serve.
Did it in a quesadilla form, right? And what's all in here too?
So basically it's cheese and then pastor, and then you dress it with just onions and cilantro.
Yeah, and there's some pineapple in here too.
And then the pineapple, correct.
Yes.
And then we use fresh pineapple when we
Yes.
do the tacos al pastor.
Okay. And you're saying this in Mexico.
So in Mexico they call it gringa quesadilla.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why exactly they call it like that, but
Yeah.
every time you refer that it was pastor.
Pastor.
Just pastor, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like we call molitas, quesadillas,
Yeah.
different things on it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, hold it right there. I gotcha. What salsa do you recommend on it?
I will do the spicy one,
Spicy one? Okay.
which is that one right
Hey,
there.
I love me some spice. Let's try this.
I will just drizzle it.
Is it that spicy?
It is spicy.
All right, cheers, brother.
Cheers, Brian.
Spicy. That's not for your average person. Thank you so much again for having us and letting us meet your entire family, your mother, and just seeing your entire operation. So thank you for.
Thank you. It's an honor to be part of this. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
To finish off our trip to Central Arkansas, I'm linking up with friend and fellow foodie Jess for an immersion into African flavors.
Look at how beautiful this is. You have your lamb, yes, humongous, on top of the jollof rice. Look
Good
at how
choice.
beautiful that just
That literally just
separates.
pulled off.
Exactly.
Wow.
melts. Like
Butter.
done. Swallowed already. Like that was incredible.
Wasn't this a great choice?
Yes, good job on that
Definitely.
finding. So I've never had this before, but let's try it.
Have you tried the rice by itself?
Not.
It is delicious. It's fluffy, but it's separated with all its flavors. Every piece is coated.
Yes, these are spicy plantains.
Yes,
Too, right here.
100%. So let's see. Look at them. Look at how soft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Instantly, you taste that spice. It's like right on the tip of your tongue, but then it's instantly calmed down by the coolness of like the actual plantain itself.
The sweetness.
Yeah, the sweetness of the
The
plantain.
natural sweetness of plantain
Yeah,
just
but-
pulls through. I'm proud of you, Jeremy. Look at that. Mmm. Wow.
Like it's not like plain. Like there's foundations of layers and flavors in that.
But I like it because it's not overly done. You know how sometimes you can have some veggies
Soggy?
yes.
Yeah, there's still some slight texture in there.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about like what you love about this food explosion that's happening here.
Most definitely. I love that we're getting such diversity. It wasn't really seen before. And so we really appreciate that we're having different places pop up like this Afro Bites, you know.
Yeah.
We have a lot of great street tacos. We have a lot of different food regions. And so that's what we really, truly appreciate.
Awesome. Well, Jess, I appreciate you so much for just, being my guide, letting me just in within, your city and just, showing me all your great eats and all your, the great food owners and food trucks that we've been to. So thank you for introducing me and introducing my taste buds to these awesome flavors.
Well, it's been my pleasure. You're welcome anytime.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
Jeremy.
you.
Central Arkansas may be known for a lot of things to a lot of people, but for me, it's all about the food, baby. Until next time, bon appetit.